Hello, welcome to Productions MJC. My name is Mark. Okay, back again another week, and what I did was I went to the lake again. This is lake test number 3.
Okay. Half an hour before sunrise. And again, this is the lake that some people say is just horribly choppy. Garden City down there. I am roughly going to be over there. That little light is at Cisco Bay, I believe. Let's focus in. That's Lake Town. And I've been accused of all sorts of stuff, so I'm going to have an experiment right at sunrise. And, of course, the water is placid. And let's try that again. Okay, I'm going to go across to the other shore. I can hear a bunch of geese. The boats, this white, dark greenish. There's even one down there with a red. I will get over to the other side just at sunrise or a little after. These boats up on the shore. In my first video, that's where the white truck was driving. See, that's the opening, the breakwater, right there. You can look right up the breakwater, and you can see the ramp. You can see where the boats are taken from Rainbow Cove. You can literally see right up to this ramp where the boats are placed in the water. You can see everything. You'll be able to see these sailboats. The bad thing about sailboats for flat earth believers is they prove curvature. Rainbow Cove, you can see right up there. And we will be pursuing that. I want to get over there at sunrise, so I'm going to go around south end of the lake.
Now, since I did that, this time down in the bottom right-hand corner, there's something called first boat ramp or something like that. And I'm going to get some shots. I'm going to save the fact that I went to my original place till last. So you're going to see the kind of reverse. I went over there, took some shots because I wanted to get it first. Then I went to these other places. So I'm going to show you those. First Point boat ramp. There we go. 8 miles over to there. The reason I've got it right there is because that's where the sailboats are. And of course, what I'm going to be focusing on is this building as well. The windows on the side facing the lake, actually, there's only a couple. They're not as long as this, but the boat, you can tell the thing's still as high. And of course, remember, top down. Well,
okay, there we go. Now, like I said, I got to get a more robust setup here. And what I'll do is I'm going to clamp this in. Okay. Storm front's coming in. It's getting a little bit difficult to see. There we go. Okay. Now, get my sighting and kind of hard to see through my darkening lenses now. Okay. Zoom on in. There's my lighthouse. I'm 5 feet off the water or something like that. I can't really tell. Right? Okay. Lighthouse. No sailboats. They're kind of on the water. I can't really, it's getting bright for me behind me. And the screen is kind of washed out. But definitely, no shimmer effect, it's just crappy camera. It won't go to infinity like it's supposed to, like I tried to set it up. What I'll do is I'll go back and take another shot. I'll switch modes. Right in the middle of things. Okay, I'm down at the water's edge, obviously. And let's get our little lighthouse. Man, this is going to be... There she is. Okay. I'm at like 8 miles. Now where's our one boat maybe? I don't know, there's the sticks of the rest of them. Zooming in doesn't bring them into view. I don't know exactly how far I am away. Did you notice there's no shimmer effect? Notice you can't see the boats. Maybe a hull. There is no shimmer effect. I'm quite a bit further away. There's maybe one hull you can see. One of them's parked up a little bit higher than the others, closer to the road. But remember, to see that boat from this angle, you're looking over the top of the breakwater. Let's go back again. Yeah. To get this angle, you're looking over the breakwater. Yeah, see there's... Now let me step up. One continuous shot. Oh, sorry for the jerkiness. Here we go. Down by the shore. Now I'm going to step up by the road. This boat ramp is quite angled. She is quite high. Okay, let's get my tripod out. There's no way I can freehand this stuff. As I'm going, I'm extending the... You can't see the lift and pumping station anymore. It is gone. Okay. Let me get this. I got here early enough in the day, whoops, that there is no shimmer effect. I'm up by the road, First Point boat ramp, and hey, Robin, how you doing, kid? Little nature side view here. Okay, now lighthouse. Okay. Okay, right in with that boat. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Slow pan. More boats now. Or no, that's what I actually saw. Huh. That white thing that fooled me is actually... You know what? There's that. Okay. Wow. There they are. Now you can see them. Now you can see the breakwater. Now you can see all the stuff. Can't see it from down by the shore. I had to climb quite a ways, but I'll check the mileage and see how far I am. But yeah, you can't see that from down by the shore. 2 feet off the water. Bye-bye, little lighthouse.
Okay, the black arrow pointing at the bottom is pointing to that, that's where it is. So there's the original that I took, and then I went even further south a little bit, and that's why that happened. Because that's arrow is 17 miles. See that right there? It's 17 miles. The other one was 16, and it was 15 and a half up on a hill there.
Okay, I am up on a road. I'm going to try this off the top of my car. There's this building. I'm going to go back down there, right? I'm going to go right back down there on the side of the road, and I'm going to take a video. But for right now, I'm roughly 15 and a half miles away from that lift and pumping station. So let's get a look. It's over to the right. Okay. There's that. Whoops. There's that. There's the lift and pumping station. See how much of it you can see because I'm, what, 80 feet off the water? Taboo Conspiracy called me a damn liar because, see all of that you can see? But I'm 15 miles away, but I have to get 18 feet off the water. And when I get 20 feet off the water, you won't be able to see Maybe the roof. I remember right, the roof. Let's go have a look. Okay, let's try this again. The camera just loses focus. You can see the pumping station, but not really. You can see it plain as day up on a hill. But I am miles away down on a road. See, you can only see the roof. That's the pumping station. Water, let's show you. Water is blocking the view. That only happens on a round globe. You can see 100% of that pumping station while parked up on that hill on that road. But down here near the water's edge, and I'm still 20 feet off the water. But when you're 80 feet off the water, like up that road, you can see the whole station. Come here and see it for yourself. You cannot see that pumping station from down here because the view is blocked by water. It's really hard to see where that's at. I mean, I can almost make it out with my naked eye, but the camera loses focus on it because all you can see is the roof. The camera constantly wants to refocus because it's going, what are you looking at? Well, I'm looking at that. You can see 100% of the building. There's no other building out there. That's the roof of that pumping station. That's all you can see. I'm roughly 16 miles away.
Wow. How about that? I mean, my video taking, obviously I'm incredibly amateuristic about this. Dumb camera, I can't get that to work right. But like I always say, don't believe me, come there yourself. Video it yourself. Make a better video. But make sure the water's calm.
Okay, Rainbow Cove again. This is going to be an experiment where I try to just move towards the shore. You see, there's the people that just launched. Everybody left. And I am going to try to zoom in. There's the Lifton pumping station. Come on, camera. There we go. That's what you can see of it. Now, we're going to go back to our little lighthouse. The marina, the breakwater. And now, what I'm going to do is walk down this road. I am going to take shots at various different times. I am going to, as I walk down here, when I get to the top of the boat ramp, I'm going to take another comparison shot. I'm going to try to do this in one continuous motion so that I can show you I'm not faking anything. I've had people, Taboo Conspiracy, for the most part, since they say they filmed here, but they filmed at various times when the water is very, very rough. I intentionally film when the water is very, very calm, so that I can prove my point. Now, I am just walking down here. Now I'm going to stop right here, and we're going to get a look at the Lifton pumping station. Come on, camera. The Lifton pumping station has partially disappeared. That is not because of a mirror effect or anything like that. Okay, here we go. Now let's go back over to, there's the boat that just left. See if we can see my little lighthouse. Yes, indeed. Okay. There's the breakwater. As you can tell, it's already down. Sorry, I'm just trying to freehand everything, and I shouldn't, but there's the sailboats. Okay? And you can see that the breakwater has partially disappeared. If water was flat, that wouldn't do that. Okay, let's keep on going. One continuous motion. Just walking down here. I'm intentionally not, I repeat, I am intentionally not showing up on a blustery, windy day. There are no super waves blocking the view. Okay, there's our boat. It just left. Okay. Now let's go back. There's our lighthouse. There's the breakwater. There's the boats up by the road. There is that. You can tell it's already disappeared. You cannot see the slips in the harbor. You can still see the breakwater. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. I'm going down the ramp. Okay? I'm going to stop about halfway down the ramp. I'm just a few feet off the water. Now I'm going to try this again. There's the lighthouse. Unfortunately for Taboo Conspiracy, there is no shimmer effect because it's cool in the morning. You can see all the way over there. There we go. There's the breakwater. But you can already see it's going down. Okay. There's the boat. Let's go back up to the Lifton pumping station. Let's find it again. There it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you can only see half of the building. Darn, no shimmer effect. No bending of light by heated air. Oh, no. Yeah, it's already... There's only half the building now. Oh, no. That just blows the flat earth theory. Oh, darn. Tops of the trees are almost gone in the water. Oh no. The pumping station's underwater. No, it's behind the curve, people. Jeez. Okay. This is one thing they won't do. Okay, here I go. I'm getting down there. I'm getting down there. See, I'm almost to it. Oh, I'm almost to it. Here we go. Okay. Now, I'm still 5 feet off the water with the camera. 5 feet. Where's my little lighthouse? Here it comes, little lighthouse. Hello, little lighthouse. There we go. Breakwater, boats. Okay. But most important, that was my little boat. Let's go back. What's happened to our pumping station? That's going to be some interesting stuff, isn't it? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, 5 feet off the... Uh-oh. Wow. Is that a big tsunami blocking that building? No. Okay, here we go. 2 feet off the water. Now, apologize for this. I got to try to set this tripod up, and so it's going to be awkward. It's going to be horrible. But let's go for it. Here we go. Going down. Going down. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting all wet and sloshy here. Okay. Now, yeah. Now let's see if I can get, man, I'm right here at the edge of the water. Okay. The boat is coming into view with the lighthouse. Unfortunately, I'm about 2.5 feet off the water. Can't get down to where I went to last time, but there's our boat. See that? And there's the boats. Okay? You can see them. So, yep, the shimmer effect did block it. However, the breakwater is gone. Okay? Here we go. And everybody will say, see, you still see the boats. Well, you couldn't see it if it was coming out of there. Okay? So that's good. That does confirm Taboo Conspiracy's theory that the shimmer effect blocked the boats. Okay, cool. But what about the lift and pumping station? Let's take a look at that. No, that ain't it. Or was that it? Oh, no, I see it. I see it. There it is. Houston, we got a problem. I'm 2 feet off the water. Okay. I'm man enough to admit that the shimmer effect did block my view of the boats. Dang it. But what it's not blocking, well, let's get over here. Let's get over here because, sorry, let's get over here, and now let's get a look at that pumping station. I'm about 3 feet off the water now. I gotta do it to avoid getting wet. That is the pumping station. Okay, it's blocked. Just impossible to get. Oh, I'm surprised that I can still see the, oh, I wish the sun was up more. So the shimmer effect was blocking. Man. Okay, I'm up a little higher. I just cannot get that to focus. It goes out of focus. There we go. That'll help me. Come on, focus on the mountain, camera. Okay, now move over to the pumping station. Slow but sure. Stay in focus, camera. Stay in focus. Remember how much I saw of the pumping station. If it was flat water, you would see the same amount up high as you would down below. Nope, you can barely see the roof. That's why it's so hard for that to focus in on it. That's the roof. That's it. Okay, so confirmed Taboo Conspiracy's complaint that the shimmer effect was blocking the marina. Okay? But that whole pumping station has disappeared because I think it's 10, 14 miles away. I don't know. Now, let's go back. I'm 3 feet off the water. Okay. And I have to eat crow about the shimmer effect blocking the boats from your view. Because it did. However, half the breakwater's gone. And you can see up into, oops, you can't see the slips of the boats. You can see those boats are way above. Okay. Half of the breakwater is gone, which shouldn't be it if the water was flat. Cool. No shimmer effect to complain about. The breakwater is gone. You can't, that's the mouth of it. Half the breakwater is gone. Taboo Conspiracy was correct. The shimmer effect blocked your view of the breakwater. So that is correct. But now half the breakwater is gone, but I'm 3 feet off the water. If water was flat, I still should be able to see the whole thing. So I'm sitting stabilizing this on my lap. I can't really sit in the water. And I'm up a little bit. I'm up 3 feet off the water, which would make a difference. But yeah, there you go. The shimmer effect, there is none today. Perfect. So, I break the camera off its little mount. Now I try to freehand this. Let's see if I can freehand it off here. There we go. Okay. Here we go. There's the boats. The breakwater is almost gone. Oh, jeez. Okay, too hard. Now, that is interesting stuff. Sorry about the... Okay. So, I'm going to lie down. Camera is now 2 feet off the water, like it was before. Shimmer effect because the heat of the day. Taboo Conspiracy was correct. Let's focus in on our lighthouse again. Can't do it. Okay, let's get the marina then. There's our sailboats now look like they're almost in the water. Sorry, my eyes are tearing up and everything else. Trying to get this. I'm still 3 feet off the water, though I'm not as close to the water as I was before. But now, the lift and pumping station, if I freehand this from about 3.5 feet, again it disappears. Okay, let's try that again. Focus in on that mountain. Get the camera to focus on the mountain. Lift and pumping station. Nearly gone. Okay, I'll stop this and then I'll try to reverse direction. Get myself set up and then walk. Okay, now this is going to be reverse. Now I am roughly exactly where I was off the water. And I apologize that this is going to be so bad. But let's try that again. There we go. Focus camera. Get it. Okay. There's our lighthouse. There's the sailboats. But they're a little bit of a shimmer effect because the day's warming up. But we cannot see into that harbor. But the biggest thing, okay, that's 6 3/4 miles. Now I'm gonna swing around and go for a little swim as I go for that pumping station. There we go, all focused. You can only see the roof and the tops of the trees. If I were to go to Cisco Bay, you wouldn't even be able to see that. It'd be gone. The only thing that can be doing that is curvature. Now, I'm gonna back this out, walk this out, and let's look at those sailboats one more time before the air gets warmed up and starts to create that shimmer effect that everybody complains about. Okay? Rightly so. Okay? Now let's move on over. There's the boats. Okay? But there's birds. But the problem I'm having is the boats look like they're on the water. And they're not. They look like they're very close to the water. They're not. And later in the season, I'm going to come back and we're going to film some boats that are 10 miles away. And we will show, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the hulls do disappear and all you can see is the sails. So it's time for me to jerkily walk up to the car, and while I can be big enough to admit that I was dead flat wrong about the part of the breakwater is missing. We're 6 3/4 miles away. If we were 8 miles away, or as far as the lift and pumping station is, then the marina would disappear because of curvature. So, something you'll never see a flat earth video maker admit is to making a mistake or an observation that is incorrect. Now, all I've walked up is a few feet. I'm up by the porta potties here, and the sun has illuminated the pumping station quite a bit. Okay, if I'm just showing you, it's the pumping station. But now suddenly you can see building. You can see there was no shimmer effect. Sorry, I'm having a time. Let me get this on the tripod so that I'll extend the legs out and I will show you with the legs extended out what I'm seeing, because you'll see that all of a sudden magically more of that building has appeared. Video makers will show you tricks like sliding a coin across a table and saying it disappears. But what they're doing, they've got the camera below the level of the surface of the table. Well, I can't put the camera below the level of the water. Okay, here we go. I'm on a tripod and thankfully much steadier. Now you can see the building. Now you can see it. Now you can see the trees next to it. If water was flat, that wouldn't happen. You could see the bottom of the building no matter where you were. Going higher, on a basketball court, if you're up in the stands, you can see the whole court. But if you go down and you take a camera and you take a picture, the player's shoes and legs don't disappear if the camera is on the surface of the basketball court. If it's even with them. Sorry, it just hate it when it goes out of focus like that. Okay, I'm on the tripod. Let's try walking back up to the car, and now I'm going to raise in elevation quite a bit. But on a basketball court, the shoes of the basketball players don't magically disappear from view on courtside seats. You could even put a camera on the floor, and you could still take a picture of their shoes because the floor is flat. Try it. I'm telling you to not believe what I'm telling you. Come do this for yourself. You can literally see that building rise up out of the water as you walk up this hill. And I'm not in the best shape, as you can tell. But you can literally watch from the shore that building bathed in sunlight from the sun coming out of the east. You can literally see it rise up out of the water. You can see the trees rise up out of the water. Because the problem is, that building is, twice the distance almost that the marina is. Now, holy cow, I've got to stop. Now, here we go. Let's see how much more of that building we're going to observe. See the flat water? Okay, see that? And there's our building. And there's a lot more of it visible now. Quite a bit. Not quite all of it, but enough. Zoomed in. On a flat earth with perfectly flat water, just walking down the hill to the water's edge, it would be impossible for part of that building to disappear if the water was flat for miles from here to the bottom of that building, which sits on the water because it's a pumping station. So, while part of what I said was proven, part of what I said was disproven, which I am totally willing to admit, which most flat earthers aren't. But here we go, one last time. Let's get a look at our little lighthouse. Okay, there's our lighthouse. There's no shimmer effect. And holy crap, look how high the sailboats are. They are no longer, there's a truck right there. Darn, I wish I was back down by the water now. Because now you can see nearly all of the breakwater. Before you could only see half. Again, on a flat earth with flat water, that would never happen. Yeah, you can see those sailboats still, but that's because they're up on the road. Now, if they were down in the water, believe me, I'll be back here, and I will show you that the sailboats, the hulls, disappear when you're this far away. You'll be able to see them from here, but you won't be able to see them from the water's edge. But the perfect proof is that pumping station, because if that water was absolutely flat, the building wouldn't disappear. There's no shimmer effect, there's no refractive effect on the water. That's why I got here early in the morning before heat made a sort of a heat effect. Okay, Taboo Conspiracy, you were right about the shimmer effect hiding the boats. But you're still a liar when it comes to whether water is flat, earth is flat. The earth is curved. That's the only way that pumping station could disappear like that. There's just no way. Sounds like I'm going to have guests in just a second. Yeah, here they come. But you cannot see that from the water's edge because it disappears behind the curve. Bye-bye, little building. Yee!
Well, what can I say? Flat earthers will never admit they made a mistake. I made a mistake. But I still proved my point beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now, their presentations are really slick. They're not, amateuristic like mine. Mine are, take your own. Have the courage to go there and see it for yourself. See that I'm telling the truth. You can't see that giant building from the other end of the lake unless you get up on, remember my video from the cemetery. Then you can finally, after you're on a hill 20 miles away, you can see it and zoom in on it. That's why I say to please like and subscribe. Now, this is truth. You need to spread it. You need to point this out to people. You need to help them understand that the flat earth video makers are lying to them through their teeth. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This has been Mark with Productions MJC.